Hello you all, I'm BlaqueWitchYaya. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. And tonight is a full moon, so I wanted to make a quick video on some things that you can do tonight in any full moon, because I'm going to assume that you're watching this on the night that it's a full moon or a full moon is approaching. So here are a few things that you can do to take advantage of the power of the full moon. So before we begin in this video, I did make a video on all of the phases of the moon and little rituals that you can do for each phase. So I'm going to insert a clip from my previous video because I feel like I just explained that perfectly, and then we're going to continue on with more information on what you could do for a full moon and what I am doing tonight for tonight's full moon. Since we are discussing the moon today, the perfect crystal of the day is the rainbow moonstone, which is known to strengthen intuition and psychic perception and visions through its connection to feminine energy. Along with the spiritual force, the rainbow moonstone enhances creativity, endurance, and confidence in overall psychic gifts and talents. You can get your rainbow moonstone from BlaqueWitchYaya.com. The most popular moon, the full moon. In the words of the beautiful, great, amazing Beyonce, I charge my crystals in a full moon. This is the perfect phase to charge your crystals. If you just purchase some from the store, you want to cleanse them off, charge them in the moon. I always like to write a petition as to what I'm doing something for. So I will write down very nice and neat. I pray that this rose quartz will bring me love and peace and patience in my life. Slap that crystal right on there. Sit it out in the moon. If you don't want to sit it directly outside, put it by your window with the window blinds open just so the moon can touch it and have its effect on it. Also, if you have a crystal where someone else touched it, you lost it, you just found it, or you're starting back wearing it, or just, I do it for every full moon, honestly. This is the perfect phase to charge your crystals. No matter how powerful or perfect you think they are, still charge them anyway. Take advantage of it. So the full moon is basically the climax of the moon's journey. I will honestly suggest anytime you see a full moon, take advantage of it, charge your crystals, just read over your manifestations 4 times. Just really take advantage of that power. Even if you just walk outside, look up at it for a few seconds just to let it soak in your skin and fill up that energy. I would take advantage of it as much as possible. Also, if you are in a relationship, I will get you and your partner outside during a full moon as well to do some love affirmations, to ask for peace. If you guys have been arguing a lot lately, just to go outside and let the moon cleanse you. I would bring people out there, like if you have kids, a family, let's all go outside and just have a conversation under the moon. Let's talk about our dreams, talk about our goals, just taking advantage of that energy, because I just feel like that's the peak point where the moon is like really listening. So I like to just be outside, even if it's just for a couple seconds, just to look up at it, to show appreciation for it, and just to continue amplifying ourselves and our inner power and our inner spirit. So along with that information, just always keep in mind that during a full moon, the intentions and attractions are higher than usual. So for example, this is what I'm doing tonight. If you have any manifestations that you have written down, working on, any affirmations you want to remind yourself, tonight is the perfect night to just reiterate those to yourself, especially if they're self-love affirmations. Just step outside for a quick minute, or if you can get by a window, look at the moon and just speak to the moon as the moon is yourself, and you're telling yourself that your manifestations are going to come true. Remember, speak as is, not as if. So speak as they are already happening to the moon. So for example, if you want a promotion at your job, you will look up at the moon and you will tell the moon, I am the new manager for the tiki-taki tech company. In this position, I am able to make changes in the workplace, set a nice cohesive work atmosphere, and to provide better for myself and my family through financial means and being stress-free. Something of that nature. Just talk to the moon as if the moon is you, and just setting that intention up into the atmosphere. And I always break it down to this: during a full moon, the ears of the moon are a little bit more keener and the intentions are high. And think of it as the full face, the full front face of the moon is showing. So it's at its full potential, it's at its peak. So you want to be successful in that nature just as well, to have your full potential met and to be at your full peak and to be open, beautiful and just honest with yourself and those around you. Also, you can use this full moon, like I said, to charge your crystals. I set my crystals in a glass bowl and I just placed them right in front of the moon. I try to angle it perfectly or sit them on top of a car, anywhere that you find safe. If it's not safe outside, you may live in a complex and you don't want no outside people messing with it, you can sit your crystals by a windowsill where you can see the moon through there as well. So for tonight's full moon, if you have any intentions or any manifestations that you are working on, or you want to create a new affirmation, new manifestation, tonight is the perfect night. Just remember, during this time, the moon is at its full peak, its full potential. So take advantage of that energy and use it for your rituals, your manifestations, your cleansing, your recharging. Get your partner out there as well and just refresh any rituals that you have in the progress are going to start, or just soak in that energy yourself so you can finish out the week, out the month, out the years with a fresh slate. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Let me know down below what you do during full moon so we can learn from each other. And like I always say, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Until next time, y'all, Shay, good day.